some of the things that you have done with the broadcast, because you did have CBS, NFL Network, and you mentioned Turner. I love listening in on the replay.
I know. I told Pereira and Blandino.
Love it.
I told them, you guys realize you just wrote yourselves out of a job.
Well, you know what, though? We can still listen in, and this is one of the reasons why I don't know if the NFL would do it. If we're listening them misinterpret it live, and so in any of the conversations you've had with the NFL, have you heard maybe an appetite of them saying, we like that?
So we have a lot of conversation. Obviously, they're not only our network partner, but they're our partner in a bunch of different areas. And and we worked closely with them and the PA to create a situation where our players can leave under contract to go play in the NFL.
Right.
All of our rules committee, everyone that's on our rules committee was on at some point in time or currently is on the NFL's rules committee. Sure. The competition committee, same thing. So we did not, other than the Sky Judge, which was Polian and Pereira thinking of, hey, let's put a ninth official in the box.
Is that why Pereira mentions the Sky Judge as the answer to the NFL's officiating?
It was his idea.
He keeps mentioning
I trademarked it, though, because there's definitely a 3-picture deal in Sky Judge. Tell me Keanu Reeves is not the Sky Judge. Tell me that right now.
Keanu Reeves
Get Stephen Merchant out of the back room. Tell him to come in here. We got his next movie right now.
Sky Judge.
No, but those things are all things that came out of deep conversations with them.
I'm not a fan of the Sky Judge because in all honesty, because I want to see a flag thrown on the field. I want to know that there's been a penalty. That I don't want to know plays done. Wait a minute, somebody who can't throw a flag has technically thrown it, and that drives me nuts. As I'm already driven nuts as a fan when there's a flag on the opposite side of the field on a way from the ball. Unrelated drives me crazy.
Let me take one shot at convincing you.
Okay.
The NFC Championship had 60.
You could stop.
They had 64 cameras. They had 64 cameras on the game.
Yep.
You want two guys running backwards while two 21-year-old guys are up in the air doing all this other stuff, blind to the official where he is. You just want us to rely on someone running back. We're not doing subjective calls. We're not doing crazy stuff, but egregious stuff that completely alters the outcome of the game.
Right.
That then, don't get me wrong, it's good for all of you guys because it gives you 4 news cycles to talk about how they blew the call. But ultimately, you're talking about franchises that are worth billions and billions of dollars that are being decided by somebody running backwards with trying to catch what they saw. No, man, you want a level of fairness. I don't want to replay every call. Our games are 2.5 hours. They're fast and they're fun.
Okay, let me respond to that. First of all,
you have to say is first of
all, Charlie, don't
correct.
you ever come on this show and call me a you guy, okay? That's not acceptable.
I was talking to them.
Oh, no. You guys need. I would.
All right, hold on. I'm bowing down.
No, stop it, Charlie Ebersol, get back in your seat. No, what I am saying is, even as somebody who does appreciate the value of endless news cycles,
yes,
I would prefer to remove that. I don't need the news cycles. I'd rather that call be gotten right. And if you do replay everything, it will not extend the game.
Yes, it
will not extend the game.
They spent 4 minutes and something like 45 seconds replaying whether or not Edelman grazed the ball on the field.
But that was
your guess is as good as mine if they got it right.
I think they did get it right.
Yeah, I know, but you're looking at a 2K camera, and if you look at a 4K camera, I don't know. It looks like there was a fabric of his glove that may have
for the sake of time, let's stipulate on this that we might not agree on the Sky Judge. Do you think the NFL has an appetite to let us in on listening to the Art McNally Replay Center in New York talk to an official? I think like you're doing right now.
Hold on. Here's the thing I will tell you. There are, and we've had deep conversations about this, there are technical challenges that are unique to that problem that don't exist for us because we could just we have our replay judge in the stadium.
You got that right.
So there is a technical challenge that would need to be resolved. I think look, I believe in transparency.
I love it.
I also think that at the end of the day, in the age of information, having someone pontificate on what they think is going on versus showing what's going on makes no sense.
Right.
So I think that there's value. I think you're going to see a lot of pressure from the networks to say look how effective this was.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.